There's a taste of freedom in the air in Berlin here on BBC4 tonight at 10. But first, the Alesmen take on the Radio Addicts in the second semi-final of Only Connect.
Hello and welcome to Only Connect, the quiz that's all about hidden connections. But there's nothing very hidden about the connection between best behaviour, BBC4, chairs and tenterhooks, since it's fairly obvious they are all things our teams are on. And who can blame them for being nervous, or indeed on chairs, because this is the semi-final, just one step from the ultimate championship. Remember, some of our previous winners have gone on to careers in TV, and when I say some, I mean one. The rest have gone back to the day job. It's a personal choice, and some would say a wise one. Will our contestants be choosing wisely tonight? Let's meet them. On my right, the Alesmen. Chris Quinn, a marine biology graduate with a passion for Sherlock Holmes stories. Graham Barker, a keen photographer who graduated with a degree in dental surgery from the University of Liverpool. And their captain, Mark Kerr, a surveyor and native Liverpudlian who's learning to play the guitar. Mark, the Alesmen fought off some stiff competition from the pool sharks and the in-laws. What's your strategy for the semi-final?
Hit them hard, hit them low. If they get up, we'll hit them again.
That sounds very intellectual. Let's see what kind of competition you'll be facing. You've got the Radio Addicts. Dave Clark, an English teacher with an interest in genealogy and blogging. Neil Phillips, an accountant who enjoys hill walking, reading and watching sport. And their captain, Gary Grant, a GP and animal lover who enjoys exotic travel and volunteers for a conservation charity. Gary, your team have prized themselves away from the wireless for long enough to win 2 games now. What's your strategy here? How have you prepared for the semi-final?
Well, we're thinking along the lines of how we played in the last game when we discovered that you solve the ball by pressing the buttons at random, which seemed to work last time, so we're going to try that again today and see if it happens.
OK, I don't know how far it'll get you in round 1, though. That's what we're going to play now. You'll all remember, I simply want to know, what's the connection between 4 apparently random clues? The fewer clues you need to see before giving me the correct answer, the more points you'll get. Alesmen, you won the toss, so please select your Egyptian hieroglyph.
Twisted flax, please.
The twisted flax. These are going to be picture clues. You've got the picture question right away. First one is coming up now.
Bones of the year, but there's only 3 of them. Yeah.
Just the next one.
Yeah.
Next, please.
It's a mackerel. Yeah, no, that's a mackerel. Mackerel sky. Mackerel clouds. Amble clouds, the type of clouds. Amble clouds. Yeah, it's also known as a thunderhead, a storm cloud.
And the mackerel cloud. Mackerel sky.
Yeah.
Is it amble sky or amble cloud?
I think it's clouds.
10 seconds.
Shall we go for?
Yeah, I think so.
We're going for clouds in the sky.
You're right. They're used to describe cloud types. Anvil, mackerel, you'd have had mare's tails and cotton wool. You came in after only 2 clues, so you get 3 points, and it's over to the Radio Addicts to pick a question.
Lion, please.
Lion, first clue coming up now.
OK, do you know what that is?
Not at all.
OK, next. Do we know who he is?
That doesn't mean anything to me, Tempera.
No, Scrivello. No, again, that means nothing to me, unfortunately. Right, next.
Oh, right, the bank chairman.
I've not seen Mary Poppins.
Mr. Dawes was the bank chairman in Mary Poppins, who was played by Dick Van Dyke. Now, whether these have all been played by Dick Van Dyke, I don't know.
Right. Bad Cockney accent, so I think we have to go for another one, don't we?
10 seconds.
What were they called? Again, this is not my ear, I'm afraid.
3 seconds.
Honestly, don't know.
Let's hear it.
Dick.
There's no need to get annoyed. It's early in the show. You've got plenty of opportunities.
All that we've come up with is the bank chairman of Mary Poppins was Dick Van Dyke, and that's us clutching at straws, as is probably quite apparent.
I am going to go over to the Alesmen for a possible bonus.
They all died laughing.
Talk me through it. You are going to get a bonus point.
Well, certainly the bank chairman of Mary Poppins died laughing when he said he was going to take the money out the bank and spend it on feeding the birds. And the viewer of the goodies died. Apparently, his widow wrote in and thanked them for the fact that her husband died laughing.
Died with a smile on his face.
That's absolutely right. Alex Mitchell, his name was, died laughing at a goodie sketch. Quite right. Dr. Coren Scrivello, a character in the musical version of The Little Shop of Horrors.
All right.
And Chrysippus, a Greek philosopher. Legend has it he died laughing after watching a donkey eat some figs.
Yes.
Oh, right, yeah.
But they didn't have television in those days. You know, they laughed more easily. They were an easy crowd. All died laughing. That's a bonus point to you, Alesmen. Please pick your own question.
Eye of Horus.
The Eye of Horus. First clue coming up now.
Is that L's in
Which is seal? I don't know.
the length of... Sure, I get the next one, I think.
Yeah.
Next, please.
That's a quadratic. So, tertiary quadratic. Is that a tertiary equation quadratic? There's 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, but it's not a second round. It's just what we've got.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's definitely a quadratic equation. The second
10
one,
seconds.
don't know. Go for the next one, I think.
Next, please.
Perfect circle.
Yeah.
Circles.
Circles. They all define circles.
They all make circles for 2 points. Those first two clues are, in fact, the complex and Cartesian formulae for a circle. Giotto, the artist who drew a perfect circle for the Pope to show his skill, pair of compasses, of course, it's obvious, they all make circles. Very well done. Back to you, Radio Addicts. Pick a hieroglyph.
Horned viper, please.
The horned viper. First clue coming up now.
Democracy, Whitman.
Doesn't mean anything.
No, Walt Whitman. Do we have to go next? Have we nothing at all?
Can't you remember the Decameron?
He did write the Decameron, but...
Not actually. It's a development.
Yep. I don't think so. Next. Ayrshire Burns. Who's from?
Right, well, he was born in it.
10 seconds.
Oh, dear me. Next.
Bard of democracy.
Okay.
2 seconds.
They were all the bard of the stated thing. So Shakespeare was the bard of Avon, Burns was the bard of Ayrshire, and Boccaccio was the bard of prose, etc.
Just in the nick of time, they were all bards. So you get the points and you're off the starting blocks. Very well done. Back to you now, Alesmen. I think I can guess what you're going to choose.
Well, we can't have water, can we? We'll have 2 reeds, please.
I know you have tremendous hydrophobia over there, so 2 reeds for you, and the first clue is coming up now.
No, it doesn't.
Next, please. Are these library Dewey Decimal classification?
I don't know. Well, it's the fiction they do. You know, Dewey Decimals is non-fiction, isn't it?
May not be fiction. It's the Dewey Decimal.
That's
the next one.
Yeah.
It takes to read. I know what it is. The Road's quite a short book, isn't it? So how long it takes to read it?
On the road. Should we get the next one?
Yeah, I think.
Next, please.
10 seconds.
Is that when they were set? The years they were set?
I think it's the date they were set.
Yeah. I think it's the dates that they were set in.
I'm afraid that is absolutely not the answer. So I'm going to show the 4th clue to the Radio Addicts for a possible bonus point.
They're the time on the clock on the poster for it.
You are painfully close, but I don't think I've ever seen a film poster of Great Expectations with that on the clock. It's horrible, though, because they are all the times at which clocks are stopped within the story.
Right.
The Road, a Cormac McCarthy novel, after an apocalyptic event, the clock stops at that time. Great Expectations, it's the time Miss Havisham was due to get married, the clock has stopped at that time. Back to the Future, of course, the clock freezes for Michael J. Fox to pass through time. Pulp Fiction, almost all the clocks are set at 4:20 in that film, a little in-joke. Radio Addicts, that leaves the water question for you. Of course, you'll have noticed we haven't yet had a music question. This is it. First clue coming up now.
What a picture, what a picture, what a photograph.
Is that a sixpence, is it? Yeah, 8 vowels. Okay, next.
It's a kind of
By
magic.
Queen.
Well, these are all film music, but I wouldn't go with that.
No.
That's
So-
from Highlander, I think. It's a kind of magic.
What's the kind of magic after sixpence?
Yeah, yeah.
We'll have to go next.
Is it element? Steel, mercury.
Well, that's sixpence and on the richer, so it has to be sixpence or something. 'cause
10 seconds.
That's sixpence and on the richer with Kiss Me.
Yeah, go.
We'll go sixpence.
Yeah. Come on, then.
Sixpence.
You don't look happy, but you will, because that's the correct answer. Coming in after 3 clues, you get 2 points. What do you think you heard?
Half a sixpence, flashbang roll-up.
Well, that was by Tommy Silver's the first one. Certainly the third one was Sixpence and on the Richer with Kiss Me. Second one was It's a Kind of Magic by Queen. The sixpence reference a bit lost to me on that one.
Ah, you may not be aware that Brian May from
Played with a
Queen
sixpence.
famously plays his guitar with a sixpence as a plectrum. That's it. The last one would have been Sing a Song of Sixpence, but you didn't need that one for 2 points. Well done. That means at the end of round 1, the Radio Addicts have got 3 points, but the Alesmen are in the lead with 6. Round 2 is the round of sequences. The teams may see a maximum of 3 clues because the question is, what comes fourth? Simple as that. Or is it? Alesmen, you to go first. Please pick a hieroglyph.
Horned viper, please.
The horned viper. First in a sequence is coming up. Time starts now.
10, 6, and all that. Just for the next one.
Yeah.
Next, please. That's a date, that's it. 16.
66.
It could be, is it?
Yeah,
60.
the World Cup or something like that.
What was the date and stuff?
I don't know.
Can't remember.
17,
13th century or something.
No, it's 17 or 16. Should we go for the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, please.
66. I know the old
10 seconds.
1966. Yeah.
World Cup final.
It's going to say England wins the World Cup
Why is it going to say that?
because all events have happened in the year 66. So 1066, 1366, 1666, and 1966.
You're absolutely right. There are events happening 300 years apart. 1066, famously the Norman Conquest, Stella Artois Brewery. On the cans, I'm sure you'll know, beer drinkers, it says Anno 1366. Great Fire of London, 1666. And 300 years later, really anything that happened that year, but that seems to be the one that boys remember. Over to you then, Radio Addicts, to pick a hieroglyph.
Twisted Flax, please.
OK, first clue coming up. What's fourth? Time starts now.
USA was the first in terms of medals at the Olympics. I don't know.
Well, it could be many things.
Next. Australia fourth. But which order is it going in?
Yeah. It could be medals
Could
taken
be
in
medals in the
Beijing.
Olympics, yeah, or somewhere else. But then I don't know how it's going to go.
I wouldn't like to predict just from those
I know.
two.
We'll have to go next. Greece 15th. Or wouldn't it be where the Olympics were held?
Well, Greece was first.
Well, Greece was first, of course, yeah. Greece 15th.
10 seconds.
Oh, crikey, what's it going to be? USA first. First country to do what?
3 seconds.
All right. The United Kingdom 20th.
Why?
I have no idea.
It's really not that.
No.
So I'm afraid I'm going to throw it over to the Alesmen for a possible bonus.
No.
Don't know it?
Got no answer.
The answer is China first. These are the Olympic medal
host
placings
Of the
of the
host.
most recent
Right.
4 host nations. Alesmen, please pick a question.
Lion.
Lion. First clue coming up. What's fourth? Starting now.
Nuclear power stations. Caldor was the first one.
Oh, is it?
Rivers.
Yeah, but I couldn't tell you which one came from.
Should we get the next one?
Yeah. Or is it Dales in the...
Next, please.
Yeah, it's right.
Yorkshire Dales.
Yorkshire Dales, isn't it? So it's
Dale.
Wensleydale.
Wensleydale, then Swaledale, is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Should we get the next one to see what it...
Yeah, the next one, yeah.
Next, please.
Was it...
These waterfalls?
was it rivers coming out into
Yorkshire Rivers, aren't they?
the North Sea, north to south?
5 seconds.
Next thing, quickly.
Swale.
Yeah, good.
Swale.
That's not the answer. Radio Addicts, do you want to have a go?
I don't. We'll try the Don.
You're not right either, but what's your logic?
They are rivers that flow through Yorkshire in order from north to south.
Each of these rivers flows into the next. So fourth, you'd expect to see the Humber. No points there then. Radio Addicts, please choose a hieroglyph.
2 reeds.
2 reads. First is coming up now.
Okay, there's Mars.
Yeah, Greek God of War.
Anything we can get from that, or just
I'll go for
next? Gaia, who was the creator in Greek mythology.
Yeah, Earth. Oh, hang on, is it going to be Earth, Fire, Water?
Well, then we'd need the other one then, wouldn't we?
No, but he's not fire, anyway.
No. Right, next. Aphrodite.
Goddess of Love.
Goddess of Love. So we've got the God of War, Earth Goddess, the Goddess of Love. Ares and Aphrodite.
5 seconds.
You're going to guess a god.
Oh, we're just going to guess, yeah, okay, sorry. Hera.
I'm afraid that's not the answer. Alesmen, do you want to go for a bonus?
Hermes.
Absolutely right for a bonus. They are the Greek deities associated with the planets nearest the sun coming in. And for the planet Mercury, you'd think of the god Hermes. And it's your turn to choose.
Eye of Horus.
Eye of Horus. First in a sequence coming up now.
Does that mean anything?
Yeah.
Next, please. Oh.
Could be nuclear power stations, yeah.
Let's talk. I don't know. Should we get the next one? No idea. We'll go to
Go for next.
Next, please.
That's Russian, is it?
Probably Amiga 5 now.
Well, that first one looks Japanese, and I wouldn't. But the Japanese were that for
10 seconds.
Yeah.
3 seconds.
Chernobyl.
Why?
They're all nuclear power stations that have changed their name after accidents.
It's the wrong reason, but it's the right answer. So you're going to get the points for Chernobyl. They are nuclear accidents according to severity level 4, 5, 6 and 7. Chernobyl, the most serious nuclear accident. You get the point. Radio Addicts, you will get the water question. Now, of course, you'll have noticed this time that we haven't yet had the picture question. So this is it. What would you expect to see in the fourth picture? First one coming up now.
Indian flag.
So we're going to need a
Lotus
next,
in the
aren't we?
centre, as I said. A lotus flower in the centre.
Next. Victor Meldrew.
Victor Meldrew.
So it's the alphabet, isn't it? It's the phonetic alphabet.
India. Right, so
India. Victor.
Victor.
So what's it spelling?
Ivy.
Ivor. Ivan. Well, we'll have to get the next one, I'm afraid. Next.
Is that red herring?
And that's hands.
X-ray.
X-ray.
10 seconds.
IVX. It's the least used ones, isn't it? Q, maybe? What's Q? Quebec?
3
Quebec,
seconds.
yeah.
Okay, right. Quebec.
It's not it, I'm afraid. So over to the Alesmen for a possible bonus.
Lima.
Why?
Well, the first one is India, which is I in the native phonetic alphabet, and that's Roman numeral for 1. Then the next one is Victor, which is the Roman numeral for 5. And then the next one is X-ray, Roman numeral for 10. So the next Roman numeral along is L, which must be Lima.
You're too good. Your opponents are applauding ferociously. These are the lowest 4 Roman numerals converted into their equivalents in the NATO alphabet. And next after X would be L. That is Lima. We've chosen a nice Lima bean there. Very well done. All of which means at the end of round 2, the Radio Addicts have got 3 points, but the Alesmen are ahead with 12. Round 3 is the connecting wall. 16 clues, all jumbled up. I want the teams to sort them out into 4 neatly connected groups of 4. Radio Addicts, it's your turn to go first. I will give you a point for each group you find, a point for each connection, and bonus points if you get them all. But the first question is, would you prefer lion or water?
Well, let's leave the Alesmen with water. We'll take lion.
Good thinking, deep psychology. So you'll be taking the lion wall. You've got 2.5 minutes to solve it, starting now.
Right. What have we got here?
You've got composers Maurice Jarre, Henry
Mancini.
Mancini.
Yeah.
Yes, Phil Horner, Zimmer.
Okay. Oh, no. So,
No, okay, and Goodwin.
Jarre, Mancini, Goodwin and Zimmer. Try those.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's going to be another combination. Goodwin, Horner, Mancini and Jarre, maybe? Okay, well, let's think of other things.
Goodwin, Horner, Zimmer, Mancini.
Well, Clockwork Orange is what they call the tube in Glasgow. That's the
Aye.
tube. So we've got
That's right.
Clockwork Orange
Bart.
tube. Bart is another one.
Yeah, Bay
do we-
Area Rapid Transport.
Yes, do we have another one there somewhere? The L's in
L,
Chicago.
yeah.
Yep, so that would be... There was 4. There we go. So, Goofy, Hang 10s, that's skateboarding, so Goofy and Hang 10 and Wipeout, I believe, and Sinister all terms in skateboarding. Or snowboarding, one of the two, but hang on.
Or Point Break.
Or Point Break. Wipeout and Point Break are actually surfing, aren't they? So Sinister...
No, Sinister
Goofy.
means Sinister would go with that. That's left-handed. Southpaw's left-handed.
So
Gauche is left as well.
Hang 10 and Wipeout, yeah, that's the surfing terms.
Sinister, Gauche,
Southpaw.
Right, so do that.
So Sinister...
Remember, you only get 3 attempts.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, right. So
Southpaw
which one goes
goes...
with
now
those?
which one?
Which one goes with that?
You want left. You want something with left in it.
Well, I think Zimmer would probably be the most likely one, wouldn't it? Should we try that?
It's German.
Have we
It's
done
German
that?
for room, isn't it? Or something
Yeah,
like that.
It is.
Should we try it? Okay, so we've lost our goal there.
2 lives remaining.
But we know what they are. It's just a question of...
I think it's more likely to be Goodwin. These are film composers.
Right, so you still think it'd be Goodwin?
You've got a minute.
More likely.
Okay, should we try that one then? We've still got one
Sinister,
left.
Southpaw, Gauche. You've got.
And Goodwin. No.
1 life left.
Right, Goodwin. Is there any other thing apart from there being film composers there? Jean-Michel Jarre, is he really a film composer?
Yes, yeah.
Definitely.
No,
Good
not
films.
Jean-Michel Jarre.
Maurice
Maurice
Jarre. So Maurice
Plenty
Jarre.
time.
Maurice Horner.
Mancini, is that anything
It's
to do with
Horner or
hand?
Mancini. It's going to be.
Is that anything to do with hand, man?
Mancini.
Yeah, it could be.
Okay, all right, well, you've just pressed it.
Did I? I didn't mean to.
That's all right.
Didn't touch it.
Try it. Well done.
That's it. We've solved the wall. Well done. 4 points for those groups. What about the connections then? L, Clockwork Orange, Tube, Bart.
They're all mass transit or underground. L's in Chicago, Clockwork Orange is in Glasgow, Tube's obviously in London. So they're kind of...
San Francisco.
San Francisco
Transport.
is Bart.
That's it. Urban Transport Systems. That's it for the point. Goofy, Wipeout, Point Break, Hang 10.
I think surfing, although I think some of them apply to skateboarding as well, but we'll go with surfing.
If your answer is surfing, I'll give you the point.
Okay,
That's
right.
what it is.
Okay.
Next one, Sinister, Mancini, Southpaw, Gauche.
Do you think this one's
Well,
left?
Sinister is Latin for left. Gauche is
French for left.
For left, yeah.
Southpaw's left.
Southpaw's someone who leads.
What's
with the
your
left.
answer?
We're going with left-sided or left-handed. They're all terms implying the left side.
Left-handed. I think you struggled with Mancini. It's an Italian term
Right.
for a left-handed person.
Yeah.
And the last group, Jarre, Horner, Zimmer, Goodwin.
Film composers.
They are film composers, as of course is Mancini. That was one of the red herrings that was swimming around. But you dodged it. You got 4 points for the groups, 4 points for the connections, a bonus 2 points for getting it all right. It's a maximum of 10. So let's bring back the Alesmen and see what they can do with their connecting wall. 16 fresh clues. In fact, Alesmen, I can tell you that your opponents have deliberately left you the water wall in hope of triggering some kind of allergy. So the water wall is waiting for you. You've got 2.5 minutes to solve it, starting now.
Bolognese, Maltese. Maltese is a dog. Papillon's a dog.
Dog.
Pug's a dog.
Pug's a dog.
Scooby's a dog.
It's not a breed, though, is it?
No.
But I don't know.
Is Lorraine a dog?
I was thinking that.
No. Hang on. Lorraine's a cross.
Jag,
A
Chevy.
Greek cross.
Calvary a cross.
Yeah.
Could be. Was it?
Maltese cross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No. Celtic cross.
Celtic. Lorraine.
Lorraine cross.
Maltese.
Maltese.
And Greek.
Greek cross. No. How about Celtic? Lorraine. Calvary.
Maltese.
No.
No.
Okay.
Maltese, Calvary.
Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
Anything Chase.
Chevy, Jag, Roller.
Yes, nicknames of cars.
Nicknames of cars. Beamer, BMW.
No. Caddy's Cadillac.
Caddy.
Roller's Roller.
Jag is
Jag and Beamer.
Beamer. How
Jag.
about Chevy?
Jag. Try Jag.
Okay.
You've used 1 minute.
Okay. Syrup of figs, wig. Plates of meat, feet.
Yeah. Scooby-Doo, Clue.
Where's Scooby?
Yeah.
Press that. Greek.
Yeah, Bubble. Oh no, it's Bubble and Squeak is a Greek.
Pug jug. Lorraine. Bolognese sauce. Was that anything? Is that cogs arriving slow? Tried bolognese.
You've got a minute left.
Pug.
Celtic and Greek. Could be
Yes.
alphabets or language.
Maltese. Go for the cross.
Maltese.
Lorraine cross.
We've already done that, I think.
Calvary
Have we done
cross?
Calvary? And that Maltese Greek.
Calvary.
Right, so Papillon's a dog.
Yeah. Pug is a dog.
Is a dog.
Scooby-Doo.
Maltese is a dog. Bolognese is there a
We've done it, I think.
Bolognese?
Scooby.
No. Come on, so cross Lorraine.
You've got 30 seconds.
Syrup of fig. Maltese.
Super figs. Plates of meat.
Scooby-Doo. And...
We've done bolognese. We've done
Glasgow, Celtic, Lorraine. Keep working on something.
Scooby. Wait.
Papillon.
No.
Do the Maltese.
You're under 10 seconds now.
Try... Maltese.
Plates. Scooby.
No, that's it. The time's up, the wall's frozen, and you are going to be kicking yourself so hard you're going to have blue ankles. You'll get 1 point for the group you found, another if you give me the connection: Beamer, Caddy, Jag, Roller.
Nicknames of cars.
Nicknames of BMW, Cadillac, Jaguar and Rolls-Royce. And you can still get connection points if you tell me those, so let's resolve the wall. Celtic, Greek, Lorraine, Calvary.
Crosses.
Those are the crosses. Bolognese, Maltese, Pug, Papillon.
Breeds of dog.
Breeds of dog, specifically lap dog. You kept nearly putting Bolognese, and then you didn't. And the last group, Scooby, Syrup, Chevy, Plates.
They're Cockney rhyming slang.
That's Cockney rhyming slang. You struggled with Chevy Chase, Face. It's an obscure one. Welcome to Only Connect. You still get a point for the group you found, though, and 4 more for the connection, so that's a total of 5. Let's see what that does to the scores going into round 4. The Radio Addicts have got 13 points. The Alesmen are in the lead with 17. If you want to have a go at a connecting wall, then go to our website. The address is on the screen. So that is a gap absolutely close enough to change in round 4, the missing vowels round. We've taken the vowels out of well-known names, phrases or sayings, respaced the consonants. Teams, what are those disguised sentences? Fingers on buzzers. The first category are all films named after songs. Addicts?
The Crying Game.
Correct. Addicts?
Sweet Home Alabama.
Correct. Addicts?
Blue Velvet.
Correct. Alesmen?
Boogie Nights.
Correct. Next category, equations. Addicts?
Speed equals distance over time.
Correct. Can't do this one. Pi equals circumference over diameter. Next clue. Alesmen?
Power equals voltage times current.
Correct. Can't do it. Density equals mass over volume. Next category, collective nouns. Addicts.
Company of Actors.
Correct. Addicts.
Bench of Bishops.
Correct. Addicts.
Clutch of eggs.
Correct. That is the end of the quiz, and incredibly, the Alesmen finish on 19 points, but the winners are the Radio Addicts with 20. Alesmen, I'm so sorry. One of my favourite teams. You all look wonderful. You've played brilliantly, but we have to say goodbye because Addicts, you are a record-breaking 2 minutes, 31.33 seconds over a mile and a half. You know what I mean by that?
Not a clue.
I mean, you're the time of the Derby winner. You're sublime, you're a turkey dinner, you're the top, or near the top, because you're through to the final. Many congratulations. Join us next time. Goodbye.
There's another chance to see the joy of stats here on BBC4 this evening at 11, after a double bill from our Germany season, starting next with The Art of Germany.